Welcome back everybody, and today we're taking a look at another Universal Horror Monsters and Curiosities film from this box set that Umbrella Entertainment have released. And yeah, today we're taking a look at 1943's Captive Wild Woman. So this is directed by Edward Dmytryk, who also did the likes of The Devil Commands, which is a Boris Karloff film in the same kind of B-movie territory as this, but he would go on to do much more well-regarded efforts like Murder My Sweet, Obsession, Crossfire, The Sniper, and Mirage. So this is a horror film clocking in at 61 minutes long. Stars like Sir John Carradine, who I've seen in 34 other films now. We've talked about him previously in this box set via House of Frankenstein. We've also got the third film from Evelyn Ankers in this box set, as she was also in The Ghost of Frankenstein and The Mad Ghoul. Milburn Stone we've talked about as well, as he was also in The Mad Ghoul as well. And finally got like Lloyd Corrigan, who was in She-Wolf of London and The Ghost Breakers. So an insane scientist doing experimentation in glandular research becomes obsessed with transforming a female gorilla into a human, even though it costs human life. So this is one of several mad scientist films from this period that feature a primate of some sorts. Look at that. So the Ape from 1940, and then you have the Ape Man and Return of the Ape Man with Bela Lugosi, and then also Monster and the Girl. Yeah, we've had several of those kind of films before that feature an ape of some sort or another, and yeah, and although that aspect of this is enjoyable, it is obviously hardly original. That said, it is the circus part of this that is rather underwhelming, as it isn't particularly entertaining, and you just know that the animals weren't treated well. So the long shots of this for the circus scenes also feature Clyde Beatty, who we've talked about earlier this year with the film Ring of Fire. So he's the actual lion tamer, and then our actor that is, supposed to be in the cage is in the close-up shots. So yeah, interesting that we've been able to seen another film featuring him this year that I really wasn't expecting him to be in another one. But that said, thankfully the rest of the cast is good. The pacing is on point. It is overall an engaging effort. The production is solid. It is well shot, and it quite frankly doesn't outstay its welcome at only 61 minutes. So yeah, not the best of these kind of films, quite frankly. I think I enjoyed Monster and the Girl a bit more. But the original Ape Man with Bela Lugosi wasn't particularly good. In fact, I don't think either of them were. And I can't remember much about the ape either from 1940. So, yeah, this is probably going to be one of the more memorable ones because it does mix circus scenes with, the mad scientist aspect, which neither of the other ones, I believe, are mixed up with. So, yeah, but this is actually what the first in a trilogy. I'm not sure how, comprehensive of a trilogy it is, but the subsequent two films on this disc that this film shares with, Jungle Woman from 1944 and The Jungle Captive from 1945, are apparently part of a trilogy with this film. So yeah, but it is the first in the Jungle Adventures with the Ape Woman subtitle for this box set. And yeah, it's in 137 to 1 aspect ratio, although the aspect ratio for one scene for some reason changes, where it gets even skinnier at the top and the bottom. Not sure why, but it does change back after one scene. It's in black and white again, just like all the other ones have been so far. It's in 2.0 DTS HD MA audio and a 1080p high definition presentation. And yeah, looks and sounds perfectly good. English language soundtrack and subtitles for the English as well. So yeah, it's one of three films on this disc that obviously I have not seen before. Certainly have never owned them before. I do believe they are Blu-ray debuts, either worldwide or just exclusive to like of Australia and whichever market umbrella, other markets umbrella sell to. So yeah, it's interesting in that regard. I am looking forward to seeing what the other two have in store, as they are roughly all the same length as well. And it does seem like there's some of the cast do carry on forward, like Evelyn Ankers and Milburn Stone are also in. Oh, and the actress Aquaneta, who was falsely labelled the Venezuelan volcano, by the way, even though she was born in the US. They're all in the Jungle Woman, and then we've also got the likes of yeah, it doesn't look like anyone's in the third film that are in the first and the second. So yeah, but you do have Rondo Hatton in that third film, who's obviously a well-known villain in a lot of horror films from this period. So yeah, both of them should hopefully be interesting. But nonetheless, this gets a 3 out of 5. But if you have seen Captive a Wild Woman, then I'd like to hear your thoughts on it. But nonetheless, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.